we're here to play. F1's too serious, get out the way. Josie and M laughing it up, sipping that tea, never giving a what. Pit crew slaying, drivers too tense, but we're here for the laughs, not the pretense. Hot girl vibes in the paddock we raid. We're joking about F1 while riding the fast lane. Here who's first, we're loving the mess. Podium tears, we're here to confess. We're watching for the memes, the gossip, the shade. F1 culture, honey, we got it made. Long distance besties breaking the mold. This F1 life, we're making it bold. From grid to garage, we're here to slay. Laughing at the chaos, living our way. We're hot girls watching F1. Fast cars, drama, having fun. Too much for us, too much to see. Silly, sexy, it's how we be.
Hi there, Emily.
Hey there, Josie.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. We're back. Back-to-back weekends.
We are so back. The back-to-back weekends because last time we didn't know when it was, and I looked like 2 days later, I was like, oh shoot, we had to record again. I really thought there was going to be a weekend between. No, I'm very excited, but we just know I'm not doing well in every other aspect of my life. There's a lot going on.
It's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask of you right now in March, which is your busiest month.
Of probably my entire life.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's fine. I'll show up for the hot girls at any becking call. Bad bitches meeting at the Babbling Brook. That's what this is.
Sure.
Yeah. I've been up since 4 a.m. if it helps.
That sounds amazing.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't go to bed till 4 a.m. on Friday.
Shut up. We're living two very different lives right now. Two very different lives right now.
Wow, I'm like barely asleep. I hadn't even truly gotten tired yet. I just couldn't get my mind and my eyeballs to shut off. Friday night, Saturday morning, I'm like, holy shit, it's 4 a.m. I should go to bed.
It might be time.
It might be.
If you start to hear the birds chirping, that's usually a good sign.
Yeah, and luckily with the time change, I hadn't seen the sun rise just yet because of the time change. So that was good at least. That would have been really weird. I've only done that a handful of times. I'm not a morning person like that.
No, you're not. I don't think many people are. That's kind of crazy. But we were in China.
We were in China.
And boy, was it a second race.
And it was a sprint weekend. So we had a lot of drama.
Major chaos. I couldn't have predicted where we are in this season right now in any universe, I don't think.
I wish I would have done just one of those off the wall bets, just something crazy and just see if it stuck because
it probably would.
It would have stuck.
Yeah. We'll get on Kashi soon. We'll get really deep into sports gambling, and then this will just turn into a sports gambling podcast. I do have a gambling
If it turns a profit, then you do, yes. If it turns a profit, then I'm not mad about it.
It's all about the money. All about the money, honey.
All about the money.
All right. I think we have a lot to talk about, so let's just get Race in 5 done and over with to wet our whistles.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I like that. So with this weekend we had the sprint, so not a whole lot of craziness that we really want to highlight here. It's mainly the actual race itself, but the biggest thing was Hamilton and George were really fighting for lead position throughout this race, or throughout the sprint, and both Josie and I were obviously rooting for Hamilton to get his first podium of the season, first podium since 2024. It's been a minute, and so unfortunately didn't happen.
Didn't work out. But I really appreciated just a Lewis and George fight and a Mercedes and a Ferrari, and it was just really nice and wholesome, and I just wanted Hamilton to beat him out because we know George is already cocky, a little cocky at this point, so need something to take him down a peg. And we had history this past weekend. We witnessed something I don't know. We may not witness it ever again in our lifetime.
Wow.
That could be a possibility.
That's a very likely statement.
I mean, especially with the way the world's going.
Yeah, I never thought about it this way, so.
You know, life spans are probably a little bit shorter at this point.
Mine is.
So I just left that door wide open for you. So Antonelli is the youngest driver in history to ever get pole position after quali, which is insane. I can't remember. It was pretty close between him and George, but like he got it.
He did it.
It was awesome. Amazing.
I'm very happy for him.
It made me very excited to watch the race.
Agreed.
Because if it would have been flipped, I would have been a little more pissed. For sure. I would have been annoyed.
This is exactly what we're wanting. We're wanting Antonelli to be able to be the top driver for Mercedes to make this switch over, and for already like this pole position to happen for Kimi so early in the season. I'm ready for it, for the whole season to play out. I'm ready. I think it's gonna happen this year. I really like. I just gotta speak it into existence.
You're sat, and yeah, I mean, coming out of that also quali. So you have Kimi and George in pole and second position, then the Ferraris right behind them, and then the McLaren. So that's the top 6, and those are the 3 most dominant teams. But then come race time, everything just got completely, just absolutely shuffled around. I was very confused for the first half of the race. I was like, what happened?
Where did they go? Like, I was literally
where did they
go?
We didn't even mention them. How did they not get mentioned? How are we not talking about this?
I don't know. I don't know if this is like an Apple TV thing. I'm like, what is happening? Like, fill the viewers in.
Same dude. I'm so glad it was not just me, because I'm sitting there like, and I was afraid to ask because I was like, I feel like I should know, but I don't know.
I felt like I was being gaslit. Like, I'm like, did I miss something? This is too big to not say anything.
Yes, 100%.
Should we fill the listeners in on what we're
doing? What happened? Yeah. Maybe. Isn't that what we're here for?
Right.
So you have the 7 cars DNF. You have Verstappen, Alonso, Stroll, Piastri, Norris, Bortoleto, Albon. So 2 teams with their full team out. Aston Martin, I had no other word for it. Aston Martin and McLaren. McLaren's didn't even make it to the formation lap. Piastri has not raced 1 lap this season.
This poor guy.
How pissed is he? Hang on, sidebar. How pissed is he, do you think, that he followed team orders last year?
Oh, if he has not bought 1 voodoo doll yet, he's at least bought 10, because he needs revenge right now. Like, this man needs his revenge. He needs an outlet.
Yeah.
The sulking that I would be doing in his position. Like,
you're not good at losing.
No.
So yeah. You're so bad at losing.
No.
You are the worst loser I've ever met.
I am the worst loser, and I'm also a horrible winner.
yeah. Honestly, yeah. Playing any game with you, not fun. Honestly, you're terrifying in some ways.
As long as I win, I have a good time.
So I will literally never kill you first in Murderers or Werewolf or whatever.
Oh, Werewolf. Y'all, if you haven't watched Traitors, we played the game Traitors before it was on TV, which we had it called Werewolves. I love this game, but yes, don't fucking kill me in the first round, or there will be hell to pay. Cough, cough, ubby. I'm still dealing with you.
Still pissed.
I will never
hung out with you this past weekend, but still pissed at you.
Still pissed at you, actually. Can't trust him.
Hashtag never forget.
Honestly, it was worse than 9/11 to me, to be honest. The betrayal of my wedding weekend, insane.
Actually,
we all knew it.
That is really cold.
We all saw
that is really cold.
I hope I don't get canceled for that, but time will tell.
TBD.
I don't care.
big day for Alpine. Because honestly, you have 7 cars out. Where else are you supposed to? It's only up from there for you.
Literally.
So big day for Alpine. Gasly, where did he land? 6th, 7th? I can't remember. I should have this pulled up. Of course I don't.
have it pulled up. 6th.
6th. So that's insane. That's great points for Alpine. Colapinto, I may have gotten in the points as well. I don't
10.
quite remember. I don't.
Double.
So he got 1 point. And lastly, is Lewis Hamilton back? Because it seems like he might be.
I think he might be.
Mentally well, which is crazy. He seems happy and joyful.
Do you think it's the cows?
It might be the cows, or it could be a certain BBL.
Don't want to give her any credit. I'd rather give credit to the cows.
That's so fine. Or maybe it was because his mom was there.
True.
But I'd rather give credit to the cows as well.
Yeah.
It's his mini farm.
I mean, his mom is.
He figured out. No,
he had a race last year, you know, like, and he still didn't win. So, but the cows.
That's true. Like, he's known his mom his entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
he probably figured out how to get the cows to Texas, and he's been really excited about it. So it's just given him new life.
Passion project.
Passion project for sure. For sure. Okay, I have too much to say about being silly goofy. Let's
just get into it. Let's get into it. This is Exceeding Track Limits, where we roast the grid, spill the tea, and throw red flags at every F1 mess. Let's go. Aston Martin.
I have things to say.
The floor is yours.
Dear Aston Martin, you hired Adrian Newey. This is now his 2nd season. This man has built how many world champion cars or constructor champion cars? And for a team that throws money at the problem every chance they get, hence why they got Adrian Newey. They gave him a bag. They gave him a bag and then some. What if, and this is my conspiracy theory, because we know that Stroll does not deserve a place on the grid. No. Right? Like, he just doesn't. What if they are paying Adrian Newey pockets of money to build a shit car? Because if he can build a really good car, he can build a really bad car. He's like, I know what will take this. Let's tweak it. To justify that Stroll stay in the seat. Because now they can blame it, right now at least, on the car.
Right. They can
and the
blame
reliability issues. It's not the driver, because we have to fix the car first. What is going on? Because we shouldn't be here.
That's pretty messed up. Because it's not just affecting, one, Stroll's seat should belong to somebody else. So we're already just annoyed about this.
We've been there for the past 7 years or however long he's been in this
literally. But we're also affecting somebody's like tail end of their career in F1. Like,
yes,
Alonso.
Fernando Alonso.
This is not his fault. So like doing him dirty like that. But do you think that, like, there's a big payout? Do you think Alonso's in on it? Do you think there's like a big payout for him to just like suffer?
I think it's subtle. I think it's on the DL. I think this is Lawrence Stroll. We know he's shady. We know he's in the files.
He's in the files, guys.
He's in the files. I think it's under the table. I think it's a little like wink wink agreement. Follow the money. They always say follow the money. And I don't know how to follow bank accounts or routing numbers or any of that. So someone else can do it. But
speaking of money, I also want to talk about another team on the grid. Alpine. Because weird enough that they had a very good race weekend. After it has come out that not only has Christian Horner been eyeballing and putting in money to try to win 24% of the stake of Alpine, not win, but like invest in buy this race team.
Be a part owner.
And once Toto Wolff got wind of that, he's like, I'm not letting this dirt bag back into the driving scene. He's not Formula One material. He's got to go. And so Toto Wolff is also negotiating and trying to buy that same amount of shares in that percentage. So super funny that two rich ass people are throwing money into a team that typically isn't a team that we talk about on the grid. Like they aren't super relevant.
No.
But after we start throwing money at it, it just even the conversation, the performances there, wild.
Yeah, I do not know. I mean, let's just bring back being petty. Be petty.
Be petty.
And I love that
am
Toto Wolff is
team
being
Toto Wolff on this.
100%.
It is so good. So good.
Just being like, no, I really don't want to deal with you anymore.
No.
Do you remember when you got booed, Christian Horner? Do you remember when you got booed? That's us telling you we don't want you here. But if I have to slap my dick on the table with more money because I'm not being sued, so be it.
So be it. Him and Susie, they're
fine.
They're fine.
They're fine. They're like, we have 3 cars we could sell if it gets really bad.
Really, like
we're not that emotionally attached to these ones.
No.
And that's $100,000 or $100 million. Not even $100,000. Sorry, my tiny brain can't compute.
Can't compute that large amount of money that we'll never see in our lifetime.
The things could cost that much. You mean the thing that I drive could cost millions of dollars? That's crazy.
Yeah, Rhonda the Honda could cost.
Well, she'd look very different. She wouldn't be a Honda.
No.
Speaking of money, too, because this is really all the sport's about at the end of the day in business, Disney made its way onto the track at China, as it does and will, and corporate America sinks its claws deeper. So that's fun. Yeah.
Just tell me why they got more screen time than some of these drivers. Like, I saw the Disney logo on the track more than I saw anything to do with both the McLarens DNFing. Like, what the fuck? Make that make sense. Make that make sense.
I have no explanation other than money talks. Money talks. They were like, there's only, there's supposed to be 22 cars on the grid. There were 15 cars on the grid. Light day. We need something to cover. And like Disney's people were on the phone like, no. Get corner 12. Corner 13. We'll pay you $100,000 for it. And here
soon
we are
it's going to be the whole
it.
track. Soon that's just going to be part of the whole track layout. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Most likely.
But let's
do you want to take this one?
Let's get it.
Please take this one because you didn't want to talk much last week. So I'm going to let you take the floor.
So obviously we're Team Antonelli and team haters of George Russell. And the fact that Antonelli beat out Russell and he claims that he had no grip and just couldn't get up to Kimi. Also, I was very nervous on Kimi's spin out at the end, his little brake lock up.
Yep.
I was like, dude, you got 9 seconds. You're cutting it to 7.
Hold it close.
Hold it. Just
hold it.
Steady. He did it, obviously. But man, just seeing Russell's face in so many different angles of video, pictures, memes of just he knows that his face is live. Like, he knows that there's media coverage. He's gotta reel it in just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But to just see behind those eyes, the rage, the boiling, like, this man was simmering.
He was trying to compute how it happened.
Truly.
He was the meme with the guy with the math behind his head, just trying to be like, what happened?
Literally. Alan from Hangover. Yes.
Yeah.
And he couldn't pull it through.
Could not. And I mean, also the fact that it's only the second race of the season and Kimi pulled that off. So now he's the youngest driver to ever qualify on pole. He carries that through to a win, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. Not the youngest driver to win a race, but second to Max Verstappen. George is just like, he knows he has to be happy too and like put on like a congrats and like play the good teammate, but he's sweating.
He
He's
is sweating because he's no longer like last season. He tried so hard to be the dad and like the
Yes.
mentor to Kimmy, and Kimmy really
Yeah.
wasn't feeling that. Like most of those rookie drivers really look towards Hamilton because one, like he's the GOAT. Like they just saw
Yeah.
him winning all the time throughout their childhood. But then Max to just come out and like there's so many claims of him helping the younger drivers and answering all their questions and stuff. Like
Yeah.
those two iconic world champion drivers are the ones that are these father figures to these kids.
Yeah.
George, you don't have anything to your name. You are just Bidening your way here. And he can't Biden his way anymore. Like Kimmy's better.
Well, here's the thing. He has a teammate that is closer to him than what he was expecting.
Yeah. Yeah. Timeline wise, especially too. Yeah.
Yeah, timeline wise, he's like, ooh, I thought we were going to get here, but I didn't think we were going to get here, you know? Not this fast. Like, and also very telling, not telling, but like post-race interviews, they're asking Kimi, how hard do you think it'll be to beat George? Like, they're already starting to create that narrative.
Yes.
And Kimi played it well. He's like, well, George is a really strong driver, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's going to take a lot to beat him, but he wants to beat him. As he should.
Absolutely.
As he should.
He's hungry. They're all there to win. Like, they're literally are all there to win. Besides George.
And I think let's use Oscar Piastri as an example of someone who played by the rules and now is really, really suffering for it and probably kicking himself a little bit by not playing a little dirtier with the papaya rules.
And Kimmy's seeing that in live time. Like he's watching that during his experience here in F1.
Right.
So he's definitely clocking these things, figuring out like how he wants to write his own narrative for it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the wheels are turning in George's head so fast, especially from the high that he had last weekend where he's like, we have this rocket ship. I'm the more experienced driver. Like he's already like narrow-minded on I'm going to be world driver champion. I'm going to be like, this is what my destiny is. This is my destiny. Yeah. And he literally like rude awakening following weekend.
Yeah. He's following like, wait, hold on. Pinch me. Is this real? Am I dreaming?
Drown me, please.
Is this a nightmare? I think it was really sweet though, the full circle moment, because Hamilton was on the podium. He finished third, which finally, thank goodness, some life brought back into him.
Yep.
But Bono stood up and accepted the constructor's trophy for Mercedes, and so Hamilton, Antonelli, and Bono all got a little picture together because Bono was Hamilton's previous race engineer for a very, very long time when he was at Mercedes. So I will give George credit for at least the self-awareness of like, no, like this is a them thing. Like we'll get the all four, then they can have their little moment, and then we'll continue with the pictures. I appreciate the self-awareness. I was like, good for you. But yeah, I mean, and George like just trying to get Lewis Hamilton to engage with him at any moment is so funny. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
He still looks up to Hamilton so much and just thinks that because of their past that he has this like this
they got this special bond.
This special bond, this rite of passage type of thing. And it's like, George, nobody is here for you.
It's pick me behavior.
Pick me
behavior. Yeah.
Bringing it back to the McLarens, guys.
Yeah, let's talk about papaya rules.
Josie, you want to fill the audience in on papaya rules? Because this played a big deal last
This was a big deal last year. So papaya rules is basically like McLaren is known for. They tried not to, the way they go racing, as Zach Brown will say, is that they do not have they have two number one drivers.
Yes.
They do not try and prioritize one driver being the lead or like the senior driver and then a secondary driver like you might have had with like Verstappen and Perez and any others I can see at Red Bull. Like just anyone. Or Hamilton to Bottas. Very clear 1-2. So they let them go racing. And papaya rules basically says that you are good to go racing, but don't F with your teammate's race. So don't make contact. Don't be shitty. race cleanly and
Mhm.
race well, and let your talent figure it out.
Yep.
And there were some issues with papaya rules last year. Do you want to explain the incident and why it's funny now?
So we had quite a few races where Norris was number one. It plain as day. They
Yes.
say, like Josie said, there's no number one driver, but they said plain as day, Norris would always be favored, especially towards the tail end when the points were really close between all three with Max Verstappen in that driver championship.
Mhm.
There was a point where midway through the season, second half, that they made Piastri flip spots with Norris. And they said papaya rules, like give the place back because they messed
Mhm.
up on a pit. Am I right?
Something.
It was something with the
It was something screwy. They screwed up their strategy, and it screwed up
strategy.
after Piastri's race. Yeah.
Yes. And so again, just indicated like they do have a number one driver. It's Norris, but they just aren't going to flat out say it. And so we've seen this multiple times where Piastri's gotten screwed over. They favorite Norris, and either both of them pay the price for it, or just Piastri pays the price for it in a sense. And so when we start this race, Norris's car cannot get out of the garage. So Norris is the first papaya that cannot go racing. And lo and behold, we have a double DNF because Piastri also can't go out and go racing. He did at least leave the garage, but he had issues again in like that first lap, not the formation lap. And then again, no coverage right away, which is super weird. But yeah, so papaya rules have already played a factor. Nobody's come out and said it from the McLaren team, but this is just all speculation.
I think we're making a big stretch. I really think there is something wrong with the car, but it is funny to like be like, oh, well, if Norris can't go racing, then Piastri can't go racing
Right.
either.
And it's like, well, had it been reversed, I'm not very confident that they would have tried to like not do everything in their power to make Norris be able to go racing.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
In a different
they
universe,
Piastri
we'd figure
over
it out.
a lot, and it's just a pattern at this point. It's hard for me to understand a different outcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you. Haas is 4th in the Constructors' Championship.
Do you know who's on Haas, babe?
I know.
Insane.
I know. Ollie Behrman is 5th. The standings right now, how everything has played out, I couldn't have predicted it in a million years.
No.
Couldn't have predicted it. Like, the Ferrari's actually being good. I'm proud to wear my merch. I can wear it outside with like a little bit of hope.
Right. Not just shame.
Not just shame or for the aesthetic and the iconicness of the brand. It's like, no, wait, there's something that actually stands behind this. And I have something. I was telling you about this earlier with Hamilton being back. His mom's in the garage, and I'm just thinking about this poor lady who's like, what? Hamilton's 40, so she's like in her 60s, 70s, probably-ish.
Yeah.
She's still going to her child sporting events. Like, will she ever not have to go to a sporting event on the weekend? And I know she doesn't go to every race, but like, she's still there. Like, there's something about it. As
like,
a parent,
her life still revolves around her kids' sports schedule.
Yep.
That's insane. She should be enjoying retirement, and like, yeah, they enjoy just living because they're well off now, because Lewis's dreams did come true. Like, I recognize the hustle that his parents did because they did not come from a lot.
Yeah.
But wow.
She's still out there.
That's still your life. Like,
she's got oranges for the whole team afterwards.
Herself into. Like, I really don't.
She's like, wow, I thought he would have retired. She's like, isn't he tired? I'm tired.
I'm sure she is tired. I mean, she's at least jet lagged going all the way to China.
For sure. I mean, at least she gets to probably fly private.
Yeah, that's true.
Or at least like first class for sure.
Yeah, it's not as brutal of a flight and travel over as it is for us normies.
Like, if you can lay down in a flight, you're probably pretty good.
That is one of my dreams, is just just to be able to experience that
One time in your life.
one time. That's all I'm asking.
I think that's fair.
I don't need a lot.
I would be afraid. I would live in this weird fear of like, if I saw that, would I be able to go back to economy? Like, I would know how good it is over on that side of the tax bracket.
And it would almost make your legs itch that much more for room while you're sitting.
Like, they get numb that much quicker. You cramp up.
Your ankles.
Especially when you're on like a Spirit flight on the hard seat. All the way in row 36.
I never thought about it that way. Like, could I go experience a flight of luxury just to go back, you know?
I don't know.
That's kind of tough. That's kind of tough.
We
might never know this.
We probably won't, quite honestly. So there's no reason to think or dream big about it.
That's true. We have really no control over this.
No.
So yeah.
We'll let you know. So we've got Japan next week. Not next week, in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh, we do have some extra information that we need to tell everyone. That it did become public for April. Both Bahrain and Saudi Arabia races have been entirely canceled. No rescheduling, no like alternative
Makeup.
race, nothing. There is going to be a 31 odd day break because of this. I know it is not going to be okay because
in April.
In April, that they were both going to be in April, May.
That is true.
Yeah. So very unfortunate, but honestly, the right choice to make.
Totally.
I just feel bad for anybody that actually had the tickets that were supposed to be going.
I hope they get refunded or get to go next year, but who knows how long it's going to be back there. Our president surely couldn't tell you.
Nope.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out some content to do throughout that month of April because I don't know if I'll be well without it.
Josie and I will come up with something.
We'll come up with something creative.
But we'll see you guys after Japan.
Bye.
We're hot girls watching F1. Fast cars, drama, having fun. Too much to roast, too much to see. Silly, sexy, it's how we be.